Welcome back. Wireless providers, including AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, are facing a string of lawsuits lately from women who allege retail employees stole intimate images or videos from their phones while helping them with in-store data transfers. CNBC.com's Gabrielle Fonrouge is here with the details. Yikes.
It's not good, Kelly. So the latest lawsuit against AT&T was filed today in California State Court. And all of these lawsuits, they all sound exactly the same. I have read so many of them. A woman walks into an AT&T phone store, a Verizon phone store, T-Mobile store, looking to get their device upgraded or replaced. And in the process, the company offers turnkey data transfer services. And of course, the consumer willingly hands over their phone, thinking that it's safe in the custody of this retail employee. And in the process, the employee ends up going through the photos, finding intimate images and videos. And in this case, a woman said that a video of her engaged in sexual activity and nude photos of her were taken by the store employee.
I've never liked when you walk into the store and they take the phone. I think it's probably the part that we all feel a little uncomfortable about. I mean, there's so much personal information on these phones. Is there anything that these companies, aside from hopefully now the public pressure bringing something to bear on them changing this process, is there a bigger change that could kind of help avoid these errors going forward, or do they just need to do a lot more to put up safeguards?
So it's all of that. They absolutely need to be doing more because these things keep happening. At least 6 other times in the past, AT&T has been accused of similar incidents. Verizon and T-Mobile, at least a dozen other cases. This has been an ongoing issue. Like I said, it's Groundhog's Day reading these headlines. But what has changed is in April, there was a case that was filed against T-Mobile. We broke that news in November when the case was filed. In April, a judge ruled on the case. T-Mobile had sought to have the case dismissed. Almost always, virtually all of these cases got dismissed because the courts agreed with the phone companies that the employee was acting outside of the scope of their duties, and therefore the company was not liable. But what was different in this landmark court ruling is that this judge in Washington federal court actually said, you know what, there is a chance that the company is liable. This has happened so many times. They did know that this was a problem. They allowed the case to move forward. It's now headed for trial. It's now this AT&T case, it might have a better chance of surviving.
Not to get too granular or too stuck in the weeds here, but how do the employees capture these images off the phone when it's going from one phone to another? Are they carrying them also over to their own devices and then just using them? They're not selling them to blackmail the people, are they? Or what do they do with the images other than consume them, I suppose?
So, you know, when this tends to happen between intimate partners, it is used as a kind of revenge. It might be posted online. But in terms of the store employee, they're using it for their own personal gratification.
For voyeuristic intent, I suppose.
Exactly. You can fill in the blanks. But what they end up doing is they either email it to themselves from the victim's phone, and which is what happened in the AT&T case that was filed today. In the past, they send it over Snapchat. They might text it. And these are only the cases that the victim actually figured it out. You know, because the employee didn't properly cover their tracks. And so in this case with AT&T, the woman about a week later was going through her sent box on her email, and she noticed that 2 emails were sent to an address that she didn't recognize, and those emails contained those intimate images.
So creepy.
So that's how they had it.
Yeah.
All right.
Gabby,
Gabrielle,
thanks for bringing that to us.
Very much.
Thank you.